Go again, you guys. I made promises to some of my subscribers and told them I'd come on live one more time for the last night dog walk. And I keep my promises, man. That's one thing I definitely do, is keep my promises. You could ask anybody who knows Richard. If Richard promises you something, he keeps it. And I think everybody should keep their promises, because that's just the right thing to do. Always keep your promises. Come on, mister. No. No, you're not going to give me a hard time. I am not going to let you do it tonight, son. I'm going to come up with a system somehow, or I'm going to tie this dog to my belt. Going to somehow get this retractable leash tied to my belt. So when he yanks me, I'm not top heavy. Meaning that when he pulls real hard and I'm holding the leash up high, I'm more apt to lose control. Whereas if the leash is tied to my belt or something like that, I can hold on. I can hold on. Yes. Yes, sirree. Sniffy sniff. You can go over here, but we're not going back. No. We're going around the whole lake, mister. You know the routine, son. My dog knows the routine. And he's breaking his end of the bargain. So I see what's going on. Since everybody took up, yay, yo, what is going on? Donut plays and high. High and donut plays. Yo, man. What is going on? Keeping it real in Pennsylvania on this first summer night by the beautiful lake. Check out that lake. You probably can't check it out because it's nighttime, but trust me, there's a lake out there. And I'm walking my dog around the lake. My white Catahoula. Donut Plaza says hello. The dope man. And Crypto Him. I like. Crypto Him says hi. What's up, Crypto? Yo. Keeping it real in Pennsylvania, Crypto. First warm summer night, man. We deserve it. Yeah, man. Taking the doggy around the lake. Talking to Crypto and Donut Play. My dog's name is Roni. Donut Play is asking me my dog's name, and I'm telling him it's R-O-N-I. Roni. Like macaroni or rice-a-roni. The San Francisco treat. And then we got Jeshua. Colapilla. Sit back, my chair, relaxing, reclining, not a care in the world. Yes, man, that's my attitude, man. I love that attitude. That is a great attitude, man. Terrific. I try to keep that attitude most of the time. Crypto says he loves my channel. And Donut Play says that's an amazing name. What, my Stale Shady or somebody else's? I like my Stale Shady. I think that's a pretty cool name. And my real name is Richard Agozzino. I'm Italian. But I think everybody sees me as Stale Shady. And I borrowed it from Eminem. You know, Slim Shady, Stale Shady. A lot of people used to tell me I was stale, but I'm not stale. I'm really a nice guy. And I try to teach people and make them happy. I tell jokes all the time. And I'm always trying to have a good attitude. Like my man Crypto sits back in the chair and Donut Play sits back in the recliner. And I always have a good attitude. Thank you for the hearts and the likes. Tell me a joke. Okay. Well, I don't know any clean ones. Somebody told me some jokes today, but he told me I couldn't borrow them. He had some good jokes too, but I promised the dude I wouldn't take his jokes, so I'm going to keep my promise. But let me tell you a joke real quick. Oh boy, they're all dirty though. How old are you? I can't tell you guys dirty jokes if you're only like 15 years old. It is nighttime though, so I should be having a relatively of age audience. All right, real quick. If a girl gets a hysterectomy and a guy gets a vasectomy, what's it called when a girl wants a sex change? Addictomy. See, I told you my jokes are dirty, man. They ain't gotta be clean. All right, how about this one? Okay, since they don't have to be clean, you ever hear that dude Pee Wee Herman, the dude who got busted in the movie theater for masturbating in one of them X-rated theaters? Well, and it put him out of business, man. So he tried to open up a dry cleaners, and he hung a sign on top of the door. You know what the sign said? Drop your pants and jacket off. There's another dirty joke for you all. All right, I'm going to make the dog go this way, mister. Man, you know the routine. So, you like my jokes, huh? I don't know any clean ones, though. There's this homeless dude, and he's walking down the street, and he don't even speak the English language well. He never went to school or anything. And he comes across a genie lantern, and he rubs it, and the genie pops out. Oh, you got a split? All right, man. See you, Crypto. When I still hear the joke, though, about the homeless dude, and he can't even speak English and all that. You know, he can speak English, but it's such a... All right, I'll see you, man. It was nice for you to tune in, though. I always stream this time every night when I take the dog out for that one last walk. And you have a good night, because I know I'm going. I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I haven't stopped thinking. My mind's racing. Man, I hit the pillow. I turned the TV on, but there's no use of even watching it because I fall asleep that quick. I put the remote. I set the remote control on top of my dog's body because he takes up the whole bed. So this guy's walking down the street, homeless dude, barely knows English, comes across a genie lantern, rubs the lantern, genie pops out, gives him 3 wishes. First wish, he goes, man, I want to be respectable. I'm tired of being a homeless dude my whole life in raggedy clothes and can't even talk good English. Genie grants the wish. Boom! Dude's in a 3-piece suit, talking perfect English. The homeless dude's very impressed. He goes, wow, okay, my second wish, give me $1 million. Boom! Has a suitcase full of money, $1 million. And the genie says, well, be careful with the third wish. And he goes, oh, I'll be careful. He goes, I just don't want to never have to work for the rest of my life. Boom! Turned him right back to the homeless dude where he originally started. Dun, 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 dun. That was a good joke, right? So, and that was even clean. That was even a clean joke. And that wasn't too dirty, that one. So, what else is going on, you guys? Donut Play. Did you see my fireworks video? Good, I'm glad you appreciate my jokes. And that was even clean. Come on, mister, I'm talking to the dog. You're not running in the woods like you always do. My dog always runs to the woods right about here. Last time he got away from me, the leash got all tangled around the tree. It was raining. I had to go in. My flashlight was dying. I had to go in the woods and find him, and it was almost impossible. After I found him, thank God, because my flashlight was dying, the leash was all strung out. I got a retractable leash, the kind that go in and out, and it wouldn't even retract anymore because it was so wet. So I stuck the leash in the toaster oven and I melted the plastic on it, man. That was a disaster, that one. Oh, yeah, so now when we use the toaster oven, it smells like melted dog leash. I scraped up some of the plastic, but I couldn't get it all. So what else is going on, you guys? Anything, man? What's it like around your neighborhood? I live in a very, very rural area. There's no houses around me, pretty much. They're very far and few in between. There's no paved roads. There's a lake right outside of my house, but there's no houses near it. I'm the only house near the lake, but it's not my lake. It's still like a public lake. Well, it's not really public because only the people in this community are allowed to use it. As a matter of fact, they're putting in these gates where you need a key fob to get in, but that's beside the point. So anyway, it's a beautiful night. I live in a town called Whitehaven, Pennsylvania. It only has a population of 1,200, and I'm still 4 miles from that Whitehaven in an even a smaller rural area. I feel like I live in a parking something really, really small. So my friend's up. I'm looking at my friend's house, and his son bought him one of them Tesla trucks, man. Nice son, huh? Son bought him a Tesla truck. Man, I'd sell the truck and get something else with that money, man. Truck's worth over $100,000. But yeah, it must be nice to have a son to buy you a truck. I don't have any kids though. No kids for Richard. Father's Day just passed, and my dad's been gone a long time, and my mom, so no big deal. I'm not angry or anything. But so I'm looking forward to kayaking. I live right near a river. I live right near a whitewater river, only a couple miles away, and I'm gonna do a lot of live streams of that. I'm gonna put my phone in my top pocket of my life vest, my life preserver, and I'm gonna live stream right down the damn rapids, man. You guys will check it out. NTB, when did you come out of trans? I'm not sure what that means. Transsexual? I was never. I don't know. I can't answer that one. So I want to. I want to stay a little clean. I could get really raunchy, but I think there were young people watching, but I could go along with these jokes pretty well. I could really stir up some really cool stuff, and I appreciate the comments. I really do. I think that's pretty intelligent, to tell you the truth. But since there's too many young minds watching, I can't get into that too much. But I'm still going to go kayaking down this Whitewater River, and I'm going to live stream that. And there's this place called Lunch Rock about halfway down, and the rock's about as big as a football field, and it's right out in the middle of the sun, and all the kayakers and canoe dudes and the whitewater rafting outfitters, they all stop there and have lunch. And thank you for the hearts, man. Thank you, NTB and Donut Play. And all you guys are the bomb. I was making these fireworks tonight and doing a video of it, a live stream. You guys ought to check out me making my fireworks one of these nights. I'll try to schedule them ahead of time so you guys can be in my waiting room. Thursday night, I was live streaming to 7,000 people. I couldn't believe it when I hit the end button and I seen how many people were checking me out. I was live streaming to 7,000 people watching me make my fireworks, man. I couldn't believe it. So, and it seems like people really like that. So I'm going to continue it. Maybe they're waiting for me to blow my fingers off or something like that. I make my own black powder, and I make rockets, and I make mines and shells and Saxons and pinwheels. And I did a couple volcanoes for you guys. And I make fountains that go on the ground and shoot sparks like 20 feet up in the air. And I do all these cool fireworks, and I do it right in front of your eyeballs. I don't buy my fireworks, man. I build them right in front of your face. Jillian, yo. Jillian's one of my regulars, NTB. And Jillian watches me build my fireworks, and she roots me on. I'm waiting for Kaylee, Jillian. Kaylee asked me when I'm going to live stream again, walking the dog, but she probably has to go to bed. She's very young. But I promised her I'd come on around this time. So hey, yo, Jillian's one of my subscribers that follows me, has been there since the beginning. NTB and Donut Plays. And me and Jillian are kind of close, even though we never met each other in person. But she's there every night for me and always has nice things to say. And I watch everybody else's videos. I watch hers, and I watch whoever subscribes to my channel. I watch your videos, and I try to see what you guys are into, so I could sort of relate with the things that you may be interested in. It's not always about me. I check your videos out. There's one other person there called Annie, and she displays her doggies. She has a black pit bull and 2 other doggies, and I watch her videos, and I watched Bust Get videos, and I watch everybody's. There was a few others out there, Caitlin and a few. I try to memorize all your names because I try to be for real as possible and say what's on my mind. I like to have at least a sense of humor. And Jillian says, thank you for the love and support. You're welcome, hon. You are quite welcome. I mean it. It comes from my heart. I don't make this up. I can't make it up. It has to come from the heart. And I watch everybody else's channel, and I want to see what they're into. And that's the truth. And but I'm really looking forward to showing you guys the whitewater thing, because I think that's very interesting. And I also like to show off my fireworking skills. I consider myself an amateur pyrotechnician, and I like that title. And some of my rockets are very cool, and I have a lot of fun doing it. And I like to spread my knowledge. Maybe some of you guys, some of my subscribers, will learn how to build rockets and different types of fireworks, because it's very interesting. And I teach in a way where I try to put safety first. I wouldn't want any of my subscribers getting hurt, so I stress all the safety rules. And that's pretty much it. Richard is about near back to his house. NTB, pocket rocket. Pocket rocket. I know what that is. I know what a pocket rocket is. I think one of my old girlfriends had one in her purse. So I know what one is, but I'm not going to say it out loud. You're not pulling the wool over my eyes. I know what they are. And but listen, Richard is almost home. And there's the dog. Roni says goodbye. I told you his name was Roni. But I'll stream again, and I'm making a promise, and I always keep my promises. You could ask any of my subscribers. They'll tell you if Richard says he's going to do something, he does it. Whether it's making fireworks or being on a live stream when he says he's going to be on time, he's on time. If I say I'm going to clean all the goose poop up off the lake, I clean all the goose poop up off the lake. So I try to keep my word. I'm trying to earn an honest reputation. And if I earn an honest reputation, then you guys will know that everything I say is truthful. So, and there's only one way to earn an honest reputation is to be honest all the time. There's probably a snake or something down there. That's why he's jumping. Oh, I see. It looks like a frog. Yeah, it's a frog. You guys see that frog? Little frog. My dog's afraid of a frog. So, he's afraid of, like, if a leaf blows off a tree, the dog's afraid of that. Poor dog's neurotic. Maybe they say like dog, like owner, because I'm a little loose upstairs too, like a little nutty. But at least I'm nutty anyway. I'm not nutty mean. I'm just nutty, like weird sense of humor, and I tell stale jokes and bizarre sense of humor. Okay, well listen, I'm getting very close to my front door. I'm gonna say bye to Jillian. And I'm going to say bye to NTB. And I'm going to say bye to Donut Play. And Crypto Him split a long time ago. And Kaylee never made it back. So I'll tell her in one of the comments she missed it. Okay, I'm home. There's the doghouse. Dog's walking up the steps. I love you guys. You're all important to me, man. I don't know what I would do without you all. And I mean that. Okay, Richard's going to say goodbye. Know I love you. Peace. Know that you're appreciated and have a